You are live.
Now I am live. What you are watching on this board?
Biology.
Biology. Very good. Very good.
Thank you. Thank you.
Why there are two biology?
क्योंकि एक में
This is the biology which will go on this side, and this is the Gandhi of Arjuna, and giving it's the volume control, and giving an arrow, and it will pierce this biology like this. It will pierce this biology like this. So today in the biology, we are going to study the next chapter, and that is tissue. 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 Today in biology, we are going to take the most complicated part of biology for you, and that is tissue. Why it is the complicated part? This is complicated one because it is too boring that even teacher don't like to teach this particular topic. But as you must know, this is my duty to make it interesting. Okay. So I would like, therefore I made two biology, different font sizes, and the Gandhi of Arjuna and an arrow who is going to pierce this biology. This is one direction, this is two direction. So when the liquid goes on top of it and comes down, the phenomena is called the ascent of sap. Going here and coming here by direction, this is called ascent of sap. ASCENT of sap. Okay, now the tissue. There are two types of the tissues we will see in our life. How many types of the tissue? Two types of the tissue. Now you may be puzzled. Which two types of tissues? Sclerenchyma, parenchyma, epithelial cells, endothelium cells, and different type of the tissues. You can give me the example, epithelium, and like this. But no. That is not the answer. If I am saying only tissue, then you have not to give me the answer because I have not specified what tissue. So the tissues are of two types, only two types. I am making it easier for you. How interesting it is now to be going to be. Tissue is of two types. One is known as a plant tissue. Plant tissues.
animal tissue then.
Yes, now animal tissue. So interesting things
Going on.
have started now. So we will study about the plant tissues and animal tissues. In the plant tissues, we will study two main type of the tissues. Without these two tissues, it is not possible for us. Without these two tissues, it is not possible for us to study about the plant tissues. Which are these two type of the tissues are? Again, two type. What are those? Guess. One is known as the xylem, XYLEM. Other is phloem, PHLOEM. Xylem and phloem. We will understand what behavior this xylem and what behavior this phloem will show. Thereafter, we will move on the animal tissues. Because we have to take both the tissues simultaneously. If we will not do so, then it will not be easier for us to understand this complicated part tissue very easily. So, therefore, I described the tissues in the two parts, plant tissues and animal tissues, and plant tissues in the major two parts, xylem and phloem. Xylems have been divided or categorized in four parts, and the phloem is also divided in four parts. What are those? First, I have to remove it out, and then I will define it. Now this jadoo has come, and the water droplets are coming. It doesn't mean that I don't have roof on my head, so the rainwater is coming. It is not so. Actually, one naughty boy is standing behind me, and instead of wetting this whiteboard, he's wetting my hand. No, no way. I had to bear it all. Got it? So dusty it is looking. So you throw it here. Understand? See. Now I can clean it in a better way. You stay over it. Okay.
Can you give it to me?
Actually, I am in such a boring topic, so I have to make myself active, like these tissues are. So I am saying like this. Don't take it in mind. If you will take it in mind, what can I do?
Nothing.
Okay, now my balancing will also be seen here because it is not falling down. If it is not falling down, then it should be here. So what I told you, I have given you an example of now they are tissues. In the tissues, I have divided into two categories. Two categories are xylem, X, Y, L, E, M,
Phloem.
and P, H, L, O, E, M. Xylem and phloem. And xylem has four parts. What are those? Number one, arrow. They are tracheids.
Vessels.
Tracheids. 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 These are called tracheids. Xylem has one part, that is tracheids. Second is vessels. 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 Third is wood parenchyma. Wood parenchyma. Parenchyma. Wood parenchyma. And third is wood fiber. Wood fibers. Now, xylem has four main parts. What are those? Tracheids, vessels, wood parenchyma, and wood fibers. I did not use the word xylem parenchyma and xylem sclerenchyma because they may confuse you. If I will use this type of the complicated words like xylem parenchyma, xylem sclerenchyma, you will say on the top there is already written xylem. Again, the xylem is coming. So you may get confused. So I use xylem only once and rest of the words once each. So they will look different and it will be easy for you to grasp it permanently into your brain. Now the xylem, tracheids, vessels, wood parenchyma, and wood fibers. These four types of the xylem tissues are seen in plants. Xylem is not seen in the human beings. It doesn't mean that one day you come, just make your fingers green, and next day I will ask you why your fingers are green. You said, "Oh, sir, actually my fingers are going to have the photosynthesis and they will make their own food." And I go, "No, you have not to do it because I am according to you. So you have not to do it." Again, have you ever think that this finger will be slightly fattier than the other fingers if it will make its own food? I did not tell him that no, it is not possible to make the food, but instead of that, I give him answer according to he gave me the question. And that's it, that you have not to give it its own food because it will be fattier in comparison with this finger. Anyway, like this, the xylem has a four part: tracheids, vessels, wood fiber, and wood fiber. You can sortify it like this. That is TV, television. Wow. Television, wow. You can shorten it more. Television, W square, W to the power 2. TV, W2. Now, this is the short form. The xylems can be easily understood. These are tracheids, vessels, wood parenchyma, and wood fibers. Okay. Now, phloem. What are those four parts? Now, this side. Phloem is going to be in its first part, that is sieve tubes. SIEVE. SIEVETUGES. Sieve tubes.
Companion.
This is the first part.
Companion.
Number second
Companion.
are the companion cells. If sieve tubes are there, they will get some companies like this. Some of your students friends says that he is my classmate. No, he is not your classmate. He is your companion for the time. Like this, the companion who gives you company. Companion. So the tube that give the company to the sieve tubes are called companion cells. So it is having companion cells. Companion. COMPANION. Onion cells. Companion cells. Now third, this is the wood parenchyma.
Fluent parenchyma.
Now the phloem parenchyma remaining the same. Phloem parenchyma. PHLOEM. Phloem parenchyma. Phloem parenchyma. And these are the wood fibers. This is the phloem fibers. PHLOEM FIBERS. Now what I will do? I am going to make it interesting now. Now I will remove this wood. No wood be there. I am cutting trees without permission. So I am going to cut these two woods. No wood. Parenchyma. Fiber. If it is phloem, I will put xylem. 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 So it will be X square. TVX square. This will be TVXX. TVXX. Okay. Now it will be easy for you to remember it permanently. Howly permanently. Tracheids, vessels, xylem parenchyma, xylem fibers, C2 companion cell, but phloem parenchyma, phloem fibers. It means what we are watching. These fibers are found in xylem, so they are called xylem fibers. These parenchyma is finding out in xylem, so xylem parenchyma. It means both the parenchymatic cells are safe and both the fibers are safe. What does this fiber do? What does these fibers do? Have you ever seen that the stem of the banana plant that is having only fibers? From top to the bottom, they are having only fiber in the circular form. Wherever you will cut it into pieces, it will look like this. In the center part, you will see only water. If the water is only there, then what is going to be up into this point? All these are called the fiber. The fibers want to attach themselves with, if this is a fiber, where it is hanging out. Because biology is some, or when you teach science, practically is very necessary. So, this is it. Oh my God, it is giving ink outside. What is this? This is it. This is called fiber. This is a fiber going inside. This fiber is resting in the outer covering. This outer covering is called parenchyma. This outer covering is called parenchyma. Where this parenchyma is supported, that is called companion cell. All these making together companion cells. Wherever these companion cells up, these are not continuous. They are just connected with another companion cells, phloem parenchyma, phloem fiber. Wherever these are getting connected, at that part, some of the upper part will be joining with the lower part. The point which is joining them, they are called sieve tubes. Okay. Here in the tracheids, what are these tracheids? These are, I am not talking about this much small plant. I am talking about the normal plants, which are herbs, shrubs, trees, huh, like this. If every plant is elongated, long, they are not this much small. I'm not talking about the bacterial plant. I'm not talking about the algae. I am not talking about you are going to eat like this. Spirulina. Spirulina is an alga. I am not talking about this. Eulothrix is an alga. I'm not talking about that. Paramecium. I'm not talking about that. Yeah. But I am talking about the elongated dead cells with the trapping ants. Tapping ants. This wall have the thick lining with the lateral pores. They provide the mechanical strength and support to plant in addition to conducting water upward. Everything. This is a plant. This is a plant. Looking like a plant. This is a plant. Looking like a plant? No. Okay. Now this is a plant.
No.
Looking like a plant? No. This is a plant. Now it is looking like a plant. Yes. Absolutely yes. If I want to make it more confirmed plant, then I will make it like this. I cut this branch. So this is here. Okay. Now this is not stand up on a flat surface or the metal surface. So there are two plants. This is a plant. If this is a plant, it is getting some mechanical strength. It is getting some power. From where it is getting some mechanical strength? It is getting its mechanical strength yourself in your class.